Alright, hi guys. It is the night before the first day of the Dex Destiny's pre-release is the 28th. And we're going to do another one of these test videos. This one's going to be an HD widescreen, maybe, so you can see more of the field. And it's all, no, it's not 60 FPS, but I don't know. Hopefully it'll be, I know it's kind of shaky, but that's because, the camera's kind of attached to my head, and my eyes are kind of darting around, so if you were really looking through my eyes, it would be really shaky anyway. So, that just adds to the realism, I think. But anyway, we're going to put on another one of these videos today. I found a slightly different camera angle as well. I guess it's kind of pointless to explain what it is. But anyway, on with the match. So this is a Zoroark deck that we saw in the last test video. And for the opposing side, I'm using the Power Cottonweed deck. We've got some old cards in this one. This was one Juniors Worlds, I think, in 2010. So kind of two Swarm and Attack decks, kind of like Senchino. Going head to head, we'll see who wins. And hopefully we can also see like a good bit of the field. This is probably the angle my head would be at if I was looking at the opponent's face. So I think we should be able to see like most of the opponent's bench, and this is kind of more what I would be looking at if I was looking at my side of the field. Granted, nothing's out yet, but that'll change shortly. Alright, so roll tails, I think means the far deck goes first, so that'll be this deck. I'll just cut it. I'm gonna have to get used to like offering to cut and stuff too, because I used to never do that, and then that's really become common over the past couple of years, I guess. I suppose it was always there, but I don't know, rarely did I ever. I suppose that's because I mainly just played with friends, so we, or with one friend, and so we never really did too much to it. So this holy crap, this deck, I pile/table shuffle this deck. Why do I have so many Hoppip? Whatever, we had some Hoppip, I'm not going to complain. I guess I'll put this one up active first. Okay, let's see if this deck, and I do have a Candy, so that's good. Candy rules make this deck suck now, though. Okay, we got Sneasel, which is the desired lead. And Zor was a fine lead, too, for this deck. Doesn't really matter. It's just that Sneasel's got a free retreat. That way, if I want to use Dark Patch on the first turn somehow, I can. Okay. And we have a different playmat now. We have I think this is Emerging Powers. Yeah, it must be. With Scolipede and Crocodile. Never got the Crocodile deck, just the Scolipede, because Scolipede's cool. I think it's my favorite 5th gen dude. Okay, so Power Cottonweed goes. And draws a Skip Bloom, which is fine, because there's way too many Hoppip in play. But it has no energy because this deck runs like 9, which I always thought was, even though the main attacker has 1 energy cost, I always thought that was a little bit too low. Just because of that. So Sneasel's going to retreat. And Zorwa is going to come up and attach a Dark Energy, and I'll hold on to my hand for 1 turn. I could Sage, but I don't think I will. I think I want to play Weevil and Pont next turn. So I'll Ascension, and we'll get out Zoroark, certainly. Let's see which one. Let's see if my other Zoroark is in the prizes. And he is. My foul play Zoroark. I run 1 foul play and 3 Dark Rush Zoroark. I find that works, just so I can have that 1 tech copy if I need it. Okay, so that ends that turn. Right, start the Cottonweed deck's turn, and hey, it's Broken Time Space, which will let us go. It's actually funny because I don't know if I've mentioned this on any videos, but Broken Time Space actually makes Pokemon Breeder from base set better than Rare Candy, because I believe Pokemon Breeder's language says that you can. Here, this will be a good test to see if you guys can see this card. I believe Macrozone, you should be able to read at least like the name of the card here. I believe Breeder has language to the effect of you can only play this card if you would be allowed to evolve that Pokemon anyway. Well, Broken Time Space makes it so that you're allowed to evolve that Pokemon anyway, so theoretically, you could do BTS, Hoppip, Pokemon Breeder, Jumpluff, but you can't do BTS, Hoppip, Rare Candy, Jumpluff anymore. So I just find that kind of funny that rule change did that. Still no energy though, so lol, we're getting trolled. This is going to end up to be terrible. This is why you run decent amounts of energy in your decks, folks. Although I guess this deck won World, so I can't really complain about it too much, eh? Throw down a Darkrai, throw down Weevil. Sometimes you just get bad hands. And I think that we're going to trash Mr. Jumpluff with Weevil's... I know you guys can't read that because I can't even read that. Claw Snag. And then we will... Actually, we'll go and throw Rescue on Zoroark just because we can, and then we'll Pont. And I'm going to be really skimpy on my shuffling and not very diligent whatsoever. The camcorder is also now, little wrist strap is tied in loops around my goggles. It's just like looped around it multiple times. So if it falls out, it should be fine. It shouldn't crash to the floor and explode into thousands of pieces. Okay, with Punt we did get a collector, but we did get a dual ball too. I will play dual ball. Dual ball. Yay, double heads. Double heads, and what do we want? We want a Sneasel and a Zoroark, I think. Do I have good Sneasel? Yes, no, I don't. Good art Sneasels in the prizes. And also, I think this deck is the sleeves I'm going to bring. 11 of these sleeves in this deck are not the same exact. They're like off by a millimeter. And like you can kind of tell, like you guys can't see that, but I can tell that this card has a longer border. So I think before this video, I switched all my Darkness Energies, basic and special, to be those sleeves. So after this test video is over, I'm going to unsleeve the energies and then unsleeve everything else, and those will be over 40 card sleeves that I can use for pre-release tomorrow. We have no basic darks in the discard pile, but we can bench 2 more dudes. I already threw down Rescue, so we can beat down for 100. There's 5 total dark Pokemon in play. Boom, 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 boom. Hoppip is dead. Hoppip is dead, and his friends will be soon. So there is that dude. And yeah, there's nothing this deck can play. Might actually do 2, because this first one was such a complete wash. I'm just going to be really lazy, throw down the Darkness Claw, and kill the Hoppip, because I'm just going to speed this up, because it looks like this deck is lost unless it gets a Miracle Draw here. And it gets a Crobat G, which will big whoop let me put Flash Bite right there. I hate this card, by the way. I am so glad this card is out of the format. Hate, 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 hate. It is like one of the #1 causes for the Sabeldonk deck. Actually, I would argue it's the #1 cause. Just with recycling its Flash Bite so many times. Hates, hates, hates. At least Kingdra Prime you have to evolve up, you know. Alright, so we're going to end that turn. Oh, why not? Let's catch her up the thing and kill it. I'm not even going to bother to do anything else. Oh, hey, look. Finally we get this and do this. And get a plus power and do 30. But it is too late. And there, we do 140 with Darkness Claw and all that stuff. So that game was a wash. For the sake of me not having to edit the video, I'm going to not cut the video, since this is just a test, and I don't want to spend any time editing this video whatsoever. I'm just going to let it upload as is, as recorded, barring something crazy happening. Whoa, like the board falling off my computer chair. This is the top of a tub, if you noticed. Storage tub and whatnot. And we should probably shuffle in cards that are not face up. That'd be a great idea. Okay, I'm going to be extremely lazy shuffling, and we're going to get horrible draws, although hopefully not as horrible as we got in that last one. I guess we'll change positions too. Another thing is that this camcorder is currently covering my ear, my right ear, completely. So it kind of hurts and it's kind of hot, but you know, we can put up with it for makes for a decent video. Okay, so near deck goes first. That would be the Hoppip deck again. 7 cards there. I don't know if I want to do a 3-4 thing like that, or if I want to lay out, throw out 7 cards all at once. And you do not ever want to lead with Yuxi. Don't really want to lead with that either. So I guess we'll lead with that. And I don't R can lead on the bench. That's fine. Okay, let's see what this deck got. And perfect. Sneasel actually has a Zoroark in the hand, so that's kind of nifty. And a Collector, so this is pretty much the perfect lead for this deck. Pretty much the perfect opening hand. I couldn't ask for one too much better. Collector, Sneasel, Zorua, and 1 energy. Yeah, doesn't get much better. And a bonus Zoroark on top of that. Draw out 6 prizes if it lasts that long. Okay, so Power Cottonweed goes first. Draws Expert Belt. Let's see. Kind of wish I had kept that in the hand now to use with this PCOM. So I'd like to use Setup. But let's see. It'd be so nice to retire and get a BTS. I mean, that's kind of what he's there for, so I guess I will. Retire. Draw plus power. Okay, kind of useless. Actually, kind of annoying. But I think this deck does run 3 Broken Time Space, which I would personally never do. How much energy can we get out of the hand? You know, I'm going to PCOM in the Skip Bloom, as dumb as that is, to get out of Hoppet. Oh, if I could have drawn from the bottom, I could have gotten one, eh? I do have a Luxury Ball out next turn. If I draw a... Well, actually, I wasn't going to do Psychic Balance, was I? I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. What else can I play out? Energy. And hopefully you guys can see the hand here pretty well. And now you can see the my side of the field, maybe the opponent's side of the field now. Goggles are a little bit too low on my eyebrows for my liking, and now the camera's sagging. Okay. See, I can't really be making like mid-match checks and adjustments and stuff. So if I do record one and it ends up to be like a total like unwatchable, then I just won't air it. Okay, I think that should be good. I guess I'll probably Uxie next turn after I get a dude out. Okay, so another Sages. We're gonna retreat, Darkness Energy, and I could Collector this turn, but there's no real need for it. So all Sages. Look at top 5. That's 4, 5, and we definitely want to discard those. I do want to get a Darkness Claw. I guess I'll grab a DCE. But I definitely want those in the discard pile for sure. So I'll take these 2. I already have enough Collectors in my hand, but we definitely want basic darks in the discard pile to use with stuff. We like stuff. Actually, I probably should have Sages first there, and then I would have known to save my DCE and just use DCE on Zorua. But whatever. We're gonna Collector next turn so I can get another Zorua, and we're gonna Ascension. So that way I would have 2 Zoroarks out, and this time this one is not prized, but I want this one because I have Collectors and I can power up and beat down next turn for tremendous damage. Tremendous horrible damage. Okay, this deck better get something going on, and it does. We're going to Luxury Balls for a... Wait, I think I passed one. Yeah, for a Pluffinator Windman. Really lazy with the shuffling. I did like 2 cuts. And Rare Candy to go straight to Jumpluff. We're going to go ahead and Expert Belt Jumpluff. Plus Power goes by its new errata, so I can play it right now. I don't have energy to retreat him at the moment, but I might after I throw down Uxie, which lets me draw 7 cards. I hate this little thing. Although I recently caught a really good one that I'm hopefully going to be able to use for Comic-Con. Assuming everything works out alright with that. And we haven't played a supporter yet. So I can still Roseanne's as well. And holy snot, we do lots of pokes. We're going to play Roseanne's Research, which will let me... I wish this card was back in the format, at least in some... Oh, well, actually, hang on. As I do that... Whoa! Table just shook. Okay, who are we going to bench? We are going to bench... probably... Okay, I already have 3 basics I can bench. So, that should be fine. so I don't really need any basics. So I'll just get out 2 grass energy. And their art energies on top of that from HGSS with the Celebi. See the little Celebi in the background there? That's nifty. Hopefully you saw that. Alright, so that's Roseanne's. Silent would have been better. So we're going to throw down energy, retreat, and plus power is still in effect, thanks to stuff. New rulings, throw down you and you and you for a full bench. And okay, we have hop or jump roughs as well. We're going to mass attack. How much damage will that do? That will do a lot of damage. Or are we gonna mass attack? Let's see. 6 here, 2 here. That's 80. Expert belt makes it 100, and plus power would actually make it more than that. So actually, Zoroark is dead. Dead from Expert Belt. Expert Belt, if you don't know what Expert Belt does, it is an old card. It is no longer in the format. It is a tool that whoever gets it essentially becomes an EX. They yield 2 prizes, but they get plus 20 max HP and do 20 more damage. It's like a permanent double plus power. Very good card. And the art is freaking amazing, too. It's like a belt that's yelling, come on. Like, how awesome is that? It's pretty awesome. So Sneasel comes up, and so, all of a sudden, holy snot, really bad news for this deck. We do have a Seeker. We're gonna Collector and try to salvage this game, but Pluffinator is pretty darn looking pretty beast right now. That's what it does. Let's see. We could I could get this Zoroark. I can get this Zoroark and Leaf Guard because. And then I could foul play it back. That's actually a pretty. I'm playing Collector. I can't get out and evolve Pokemon. What am I talking about? So anyway, we're gonna get out Zorua and Sneezing Weasel, and we'll get a Darkrai too. If you're wondering why this Darkrai has a black background, it's because he's on a TCGO card. I think I'm gonna start doing that now. That way, it helps me. Definitely tell what is a proxy and what is not. And by the way, I don't recommend printing out proxies for darkness types because they will eat up the ink, because obviously all that ink is it's black, you know, compared to something like Collector over there, which hopefully you can see, which is, you know, mostly light colors. So let's see what we got here. We still have the DCE, still have a Darkness Claw. He just came into play, so he can't evolve yet. There's no catcher in this deck, thank goodness. I can Sage his next turn. Are there any trainers I might want to use? I do have a plus power I can get back with Junk Arm, if that would be useful. I'm just going to go ahead and be ballsy, since I know this deck doesn't have catcher, and throw a DCE down there. And I do have this Zoroark in my hand that we saved. And I actually kind of forgot about Darkness Claw, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll turn it around. Okay, we drew a Claydol. Claydol has Poke Power, Cosmic Power, which is pretty much a better version of Magnezone. Yeah, except not having the good attack as well. Oh my goodness, the thing is going to beep, so we're going to try to hurry this along, maybe. Actually, you know what? No, because I think I set that to re-beep every minute. Hang on, we're going to cover the screen and be right back. Are you ready? Okay. What is this? No, it's the Junk Arm from this hand. Sorry, I set that to go off at 8 p.m. because I'm supposed to go to sleep right now. But I'm not. I'm playing card games. I think this deck just ended its turn, right? I think so. And this deck drew. I think that Pecan was the prize, so I think this deck still needs to draw. If I mess that up in the confusion there, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's a test game. Okay, we have. Or no. No. Drew Claydol. That's right. Whatever. We're about to do some stuff. So I'm about to draw that card anyway. There's nothing I really want to bottom deck, so I will just draw that card via Cosmic Power. So there we go. That's legit. Um, Cosmic Power, you can bottom deck up to 2 cards, and then even if you bottom deck 0, because 0 is up to 2, you can draw until you have 6, which is what we have now. And perhaps I would like to Pecom a Jumpluff out. Sure, I'll Pecom a Jumpluff for a Hoppip or Skiploom. There we go. And actually, I need to learn like how close to the table I need to sit. That's another thing. Like so many angles and crap I have to contend with. Okay, you rest energy to this other Skiploom. And we do have a Jumpluff next turn, and we're going to Mass Attack for lots of damage. I could have Leaf Guarded, but that wouldn't have done quite enough. So another prize for Jumpluff is taken. And who's going to come up here? I'll put up Sneasel just so I can make a decision. Ooh, plus power, nice. So, let's see. Okay, we're definitely going to go ahead and evolve to Zoroark. If I Beatdown, we'll do 60 base right now. I need to do 110, which means with Darkness Claw counting as another one, I need to be able to do... I need to have 2 more guys in play, and then Darkness Claw plus power. Let's see. You know, I probably should have waited to see if I can get the other dude. And I can get something back. But anyway, we're gonna Sages, and hopefully I have either 2 Pokemon or an out to 2 Pokemon in these next 5. And I've got an out to another Pokemon potentially, and a Sneasel, which I'm gonna take. And I hate to drop all those, but we're going to drop them anyway. And I need 1 heads on this dual ball, please. 1 heads on the dual ball is all I need. And I get double tails, of course. Of course we get double tails. That sucks. Let's see. We can't kill the Darkrai in 1 shot. Zoroark is fully powered. Let's see. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I can, well, I can, but I don't want to do that. Let's see. I could now, God, I wish we had Versus Seeker. I could Junk Arm and get back Dual Ball, but I don't have enough to discard. I need to keep these 2. So I think I'm gonna retreat Sneasel because I need to keep as many guys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Cooper, quit failing at math. I have 4 Darkness in play. Beatdown will do 80 base. That'll make it 100. Okay, I'm good. What am I talking about? Okay, retreat Sneasel for Zoroark. Sorry, guys. I have this bad habit of thinking that Beatdown is 20 times your number of bench Darkness Pokemon, but it's not. It includes Zoroark himself. Okay, attach Darkness Claw, tool of his own, and a plus power to it. That'll increase his damage by 30. And he does 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110. Boom! You go bye-bye, Pluffinator. And 2 prizes off that because of Expert Belt. So now the tables half turned. They turn on a dime in the card game sometimes. We're going to draw and get a Night Maintenance. We're going to go ahead and evolve this to Jumpluff. We're going to play Night Maintenance, which is Super Rod slash Rocket's Nightly Garbage Run or whatever. And we're going to get back in Hoppip, Jumpluff, and a Grass Energy, I suppose. Should suffice. And again with the lazy shuffling. Okay. Okay, still have a Roseanne's, BB Search, and this still has energy on it. Let's see. So we've got 4 there, 5 here. Needs 1 more, so I need to play a Roseanne's. And I'll get an energy, and since I don't already have one, I'll get it a Hoppip. Probably should have just got the 2 that I shuffled in and then just shuffle in the Jumpluff, eh? And I can use a BB search to get out Jumpluff next turn if I want to. Although I don't have a candy to play with it. So now that I've got 6 plus 4, I'll save this energy for right now. And I'll mass attack to make Zoroark go cry. So stuff is going down like left and right here. Holy snot. And one of those prizes was a Darkness Claw. We're going to put up Sneasel for the moment. And we got another Darkness Claw. Okay. I'm going to try to start building up a Darkrai EX. And hope that he can bring it home with Darkness Claw. He can one-shot Jumpluff and also hit the bench. It's one of the things that EXs do. I can Junk Arm out one of these if I need to. Do I have a Dark Patch in the discard pile? Because that'd be really good if I did. I don't. I have plus powers. Darkness Claw counts as an item card, so I can get it back with Junk Arm if I want to. Alright, so this deck will end its turn. Look at that, rare candy. Well, actually not rare candy yet. No room on the bench. I'm going to retire Unknown R to draw a card, which is a BTS. Which I'll go ahead and I didn't even Cosmic Power last turn. Then I'll do that. Flash Bite. Darkrai, because I know what's coming. Cheating! Yay! Bench is now full again. I'll go ahead and Cosmic Power. I'll bury nothing at the moment. Just draw 3. Okay, pick up a Judge. Oh, look at that. There we go. Candy to a Jumpluff. This is like a big, horrible mess, and it's because this board is angled, so I apologize for that. Let's see. Anything else to do? Not really. I think this deck is pretty much about as set up as it wants to be right now. So we're just going to kill off Sneasel. Deck is down to 2 prizes. Sneasel is going to come up and be last resort. Please draw something good. Okay, Azura, not exactly what I needed. Although it is more fodder I can discard with Junk Arm. We already know we're going to need a Darkness Claw on Darkrai. Okay, what could I get back with Junk Arm? Don't need that. Plus Power might be helpful. Doubt Dual Ball would. So Plus Power and Dual Ball look to be my options. I'm going to throw down this Zorua and Free Retreat Sneasel out because I need to potentially, like, top deck. I don't know what I need to top deck. I need to top deck something. But none of these are going to be very helpful at the moment. So I pretty much just got Junk Arm and enough stuff to use it at the moment. Alright, this deck will draw Unknown R, which is not needed. Again, it's pretty fully set up as much as it needs to be. I could Judge, but I don't really see the need for that right now. I'm just going to kill this thing off and get down to the last prize, and Sneasel comes up first because I want to keep Darkrai on in case we get a Dark Patch and we don't get a Seeker, which pretty much will cap the game. Yeah, I could Junk Arm for some stuff, but I'm not going to. I will go ahead and Free Retreat Sneasel, however, just to let this deck win with -1 prizes, because I think that's funny. And nothing else to do here. Mass Attack. Hey, look, we actually have to put damage counters out on something. Mass Attack does 60, 80. Actually, I'll just combine these. Total of 90. Can you guys see that? 90 damage. It's a lot of damage. You know what the sad thing is? It's barely a 2-hit KO. And wait. Yeah, in fact, if it wasn't for... Actually, that's not going to kill next turn, because that only did 80. Holy snot. It's actually not going to kill. I could have actually made a comeback if I had drawn an energy here, but I didn't. Oh, well. EXs are way too freaking bulky. Although, honestly, attacks are way too strong, is the problem. So they made the Pokemon more bulky. Go figure. I'll just Mass Attack again, which will put another 80 on there. 3 goes to 5. And can you guys believe it's It's still got 10 HP. Look at all that damage. Look at all that damage, guys. All that damage, and it's still got 10 HP left. And a DCE, unfortunately, this requirement is DDC, not DCC. So that will officially end the game, and Leaf Guard can kill that thing, and no more prizes to take. -1 prize win. Alright, so okay, good. Both decks won one round. The near deck won both rounds, I think. So that was Power Cottonweed versus the Darkrai deck, and or not Darkrai. Well, Darkrai's in the deck, but he's just kind of a filler basic. So that was a test of HD and some stuff. I'm gonna put this vid on upload and go make some preparations. I am waking up early in the morning to make my journeys, so there will not be any videos over this weekend because of that. And Cooper also has a test Monday, so probably Monday afternoon we will start seeing footage. We will have the footage from Next Destiny's pre-releases, and that'll do it for now. Later days.